Welcome back to NFL Weekly Predictions, and let's talk Week 9 straight up predictions. Let's do it. But first, if you're watching this on YouTube, please give us a subscribe. It would help the channel out a lot. If you listen to podcasts, whatever favorite podcast outlet you listen to, please give us a subscribe there also. It will help the channel out. NFL Weekly Predictions, look for us. Week 9 is here, and let's talk Thursday Night Football. We got the Jets at Indianapolis. The Jets are 2-5, and Indy is 3-5. Now, the Jets, man, they're riding high behind Mike White, man. He came behind Zach and just threw the ball everywhere. I think he had over 400 plus yards passing. People are talking, is this a new guy for the Jets? Who knows? And then you got Indianapolis, man. They lost a tough one in week 8. It's a good team, beast, running back, receivers. But you got Wentz, and he's iffy at times. And he was iffy big time in the fourth quarter. He's just not a closer, in my opinion. He's a good quarterback, a decent quarterback, all until you really need him, and then he craps a big one. With that being said, for Thursday night game, I do have Indianapolis winning over the Jets. Just on the pure running behind Jonathan Taylor, this team can be the Jets. Indianapolis over the New York Jets. Moving along to Sunday's noon games, we have Cleveland at Cincinnati. Cleveland is 4-4. Cincinnati is 5-3. Now, Cleveland, Mayfield, he's not 100%, but, man, he is trying to win games over there in Cleveland. He is trying, but Cincinnati, they lost a big one. They lost a bad one in week 8. I don't think they look as good as prior weeks. I don't know if it was because they're playing who they're playing. They still have a good team. I think Chase and Burrow is going to come out in week 9 and just handle business. And with that being said, I do have Cincinnati over the Cleveland Browns. We got Denver at Dallas. Denver is 4-4 and Dallas is 6-1. Now, Dallas, they didn't have Dak for week 8. He had a calf problem or something, but I do expect for him to play in week 9. And Denver, they have some problems, in my opinion. In Denver, they're not looking as sharp as they did at the beginning of the season. But their formula is the ground game. They need to keep the ball on the ground and pressure those defense, especially the Dallas defense. They need to stay on the ground. I think that's the best chance of winning any game. With that being said, I do have Dallas winning over Denver in week 9. We got Houston at Miami. Now, this is a crap bowl here. We got Houston at 1-7 and Miami at 1-7 also. Houston, terrible team all around. Miami, it's a slightly better team, in my opinion, just slightly better. Just a Tua makes a big difference in this game. And I do have Miami over Houston. We got Atlanta at New Orleans. Atlanta is 3-4. New Orleans is 5-2. Winston is out for the season, I believe. And Simeon is in. And I think with Simeon and Kamara, they were at home for week 8 and they rallied behind Simeon, and he had a good game actually. But they're going against Atlanta. Atlanta just lost Calvin Ridley. He just hung it up. But Atlanta is now without Ridley, and they still have a good team. I think going to New Orleans and New Orleans being at home, they're going to rally again and win week 9. I got New Orleans over Atlanta. We got Las Vegas at the Giants. Las Vegas is 5-2, and they're coming off a bye, and hopefully they're still riding high on that whole new coaching change. They just look like a new team after Gruden got fired. But let's see for week 9. I do have Las Vegas over the Giants for week 9. Jones and the offense, I don't think are enough to win this game. Las Vegas over the Giants. We got New England at the Panthers. New England is 4-4. Carolina is 4-4. And Carolina is staying alive without McCaffrey, but they are still struggling. And New England, they played good in week 8. Mac Jones had a good game. Along with their defense, they complemented each other pretty good, but they need to stay consistent in order to win in week 9. And I do have New England over Carolina in week 9. And there you have it. We got Buffalo at Jacksonville. Buffalo is 5-2. Jacksonville is 1-6, and Buffalo is still Buffalo, and Jacksonville is still Jacksonville. Man, there's problems in Jacksonville from coaching on down. They do have the quarterback of their future, but everything else is in question. I do have Buffalo all over Jacksonville for week 9. We got Minnesota at Baltimore. Minnesota is 3-4. Baltimore is 5-2. Minnesota has a good running game, of course, like we all know. Baltimore is coming off a bye, so they should be refreshed and ready to grow for week 9. But you never know with Baltimore, in my opinion. But they are still the much better team here. Cousins, I don't think, has the fourth quarter bug that good quarterbacks have. And I do have Baltimore all over Minnesota for week 9. Moving along to the evening games, we got LA Chargers at Philadelphia. The Chargers are 4-3 and Philadelphia is 3-5. The Chargers laid an egg in week 8. They just couldn't get it done in week 8. And Philadelphia, they bullied the Lions in week 8 and they had a good outing in week 8. With that being said, I don't think they have the talent. I don't think the Chargers are going to allow a back-to-back losses here. And I do have the Chargers coming out and winning this game in week 9 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Chargers over Philly. We got Green Bay at Kansas City. Green Bay is 7-1. Now Rodgers is playing lights out. He's clutch. The whole team is clutch right now. And Kansas City, we're going to see what they have going on. They haven't been playing up to par. But with that being said, I do have Rodgers and company over the Kansas City Chiefs. Green Bay over Kansas. We got Arizona at San Francisco. Arizona is 7-1. San Francisco is 3-4. And San Francisco, man, they're riding big on that running game. They are running offense first and pass second. Jimmy is filling in. He's a manager of the offense. He's not a go win a game in the fourth quarter type of quarterback. But they are playing Arizona. Arizona is the whole deal right now. They have players in every position that could beat you. And I do have Arizona all over San Francisco. Moving along to the Tennessee and Ram game. Now, this is going to be a pretty interesting game, pretty fun game, if you ask me. We got Tennessee at 6-2, LA Rams at 7-1, and the Rams are still rolling. They still look impressive, and the Rams are in it to win it. They just acquired Von Miller. That makes their defense that much better. With that being said, Tennessee just lost Henry for the season. In my opinion, Henry, it's all the offense Tennessee has, because I don't see Tannehill carrying this team to even the playoffs at this point. And I do have LA Rams over Tennessee by at least 2 scores. Moving along to Monday night game, we have Chicago at Pittsburgh. The Bears are 3-5. Pittsburgh is 4-3. Now, Fields is looking good every week. I think every week this guy is improving as a young quarterback. And they're a scrappy team, this Chicago team. But they are playing Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh, and as long as Pittsburgh protects Ben and lets Ben throw, he doesn't have the strong arm that he once has. He has a good strong arm for at least 20 yards. But if Pittsburgh protects Ben, I do have Pittsburgh over Chicago. And there you have it, folks. Week 9 in the books. Love it or hate it, there's your week 9 straight up predictions. And remember, it's getting close to the holidays, folks, and y'all stay safe, and remember, stay out of trouble and stay out of jail. Peace out.